The American dream of individual rights inaugurated a new vision for the world of the protection of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Soldiers risked their lives in revolution to bring that vision to fruition. With the founding of America, many American citizens gained freedoms unrecognized by any other nation at the time. Yet the dream announced in the Declaration of Independence would be deferred for the majority of Americans. At first, for the most part, only landholding men with ancestry from certain European countries were given the rights of full citizens. Racism, sexism, and fear all played roles in denying full rights to more than 9 out of 10 citizens of the newly formed country, based on gender, skin color, religion, and land ownership. Despite the ideals outlined in the founding documents, tribal instincts often outweighed the recognition of our common humanity. One specific group with land, Native Americans, were regularly forced off of it, considered by many to be racially inferior. They were instead brutally resettled onto lands where they could not survive, with many dying along the way. Treaties between tribes and the United States government were made, but routinely broken. In the early 1900s, thousands of Native American children were taken from their homes and taught to abandon their cultures. People of African ancestry were also denied their fundamental rights. Enslaved African people were sold across North and South America. In the United States, the transatlantic slave trade was banned in 1808, but domestic slave breeding and trafficking expanded to take its place. Even after slavery was abolished, tribalism continued to assert itself in American life. Through black codes, Jim Crow laws, and unjust customs, Americans with black skin often found themselves unprotected by the rule of law and unsupported in the founding American vision of self-determination. Lynchings continued long after the end of slavery, along with unjust sentencing and criminal punishments, and discrimination in housing, employment, education, and healthcare. All the while, women at America's founding were barred from voting, becoming fully educated, working in most professions, and holding property. They often suffered abuse that they could not escape because they lacked recourse to the rule of law. Immigrants from all across the world throughout American history too faced intolerance, racism, and exclusion in education, employment, and civic organizations. The human impulse to fracture into in-groups and out-groups has been and remains an ever-present reality in life. But we have made progress, and we are capable of making more. The hard work of abolitionists led to the Emancipation Proclamation and the end of slavery in 1865. Women gained the right to vote with the passage of the 19th Amendment in 1920, steadily gaining more and more cultural freedom since then. In 1924, the hard work of Indian rights activists led to the passage of the Indian Citizenship Act, finally recognizing U.S. citizenship for all Native Americans. Thanks to Martin Luther King Jr. and the Civil Rights Movement, a flurry of laws and court decisions ended legal segregation in the 1960s. And despite America's often harsh treatment of immigrants, the fact that the United States has been the leading destination for immigration over the past centuries reminds us how important our freedoms are to so many who have come and want to come here from around the world. We still have far to go in ending racism, bigotry, and intolerance. Our nation continues to struggle to overcome the legacies of past injustices. But as Americans, we are called upon to be ever vigilant in protecting and supporting the promise at the core of our country, that all of us should be granted equal rights and allowed to develop into complete human beings. As often as that promise has been deferred for many Americans, that same vision has been at the core of the tremendous progress we have made toward its realization. In the words of Alexis de Tocqueville, the greatness of America lies not in being more enlightened than any other nation, but rather in her ability to repair her faults. Learn more about the stories that define and unite us at fairstory.org.